All right, so you were 12 years old, you were about to go to the All-Star game, Little League, Houston area, and all of a sudden, drat, your dad's about to do something and you gotta go see it.
It's true, I had to miss my Little League All-Star game because it was the night of the launch, I think. And I guess if you have to miss your All-Star game, that's a plausible excuse. Coach will buy that one.
Well, yeah, maybe. How accurate was the depiction of you two in that movie, and what was it like seeing yourselves on that big screen?
Well, you know, I think they really cared about accuracy at every level. So technical accuracy, the spacecraft, all the way down to the family. So we really felt like the kind of things that the kids were doing and that the family was doing was the kind of stuff that we did. And, you know, we were just an ordinary family with doing ordinary family stuff. It's just that Dad was doing something extraordinary when he was at work.
How much of a role did you all play? I mean, when it comes down to writing the film, working with Damien, or whether it be just speaking with Ryan to make sure that he hits Dad nail on the head, script, lifestyle, everything on the head. How much did you guys talk to them?
A fair amount. We sort of made ourselves available for them to, you know, ask us questions whenever they felt the need, and you know, we reviewed several scripts as they progressed, gave our feedback on there, and Damien came out and Ryan came out. They met with my mom as well. So we the more that we spent time with them from the beginning, the more that we felt like that accuracy was important in telling the story. What they were trying to tell was one that we could support,
and that just made us want to.
The more we would, you know, be involved in trying to help however we could.
Being in Atlanta shooting this film, so I know you guys are both, you have the background, I know you're both extremely smart, you know, your dad's Neil Armstrong, okay, but you also are musicians as well, but you guys aren't actors until now. What was that process like? Being in Atlanta, being on set with, you know, actors who have been there, done that, what was that like, for real, for real?
Really interesting. I mean, we'd actually both done a little bit of theater work, you know, in our younger days, particularly myself. But as far as film was concerned, you know, it was really neat to see, because you know, theater acting and film acting are very, very different. So it was great to see how the whole, you know, the multiple cameras and how they move, and how, you know, you shoot a scene over and over and over and over again to get all these little details, and it's an incredible amount of film that they shot, just for the mission control sequences that we were a part of. And you know, there was maybe six scenes or so with 15 to 20 takes per scene, and that's a lot of film.
I have a whole new appreciation for actors
film and film editing,
and how much how much time that it takes.
Did you enjoy shooting in Atlanta?
Oh, Atlanta was great. Yeah. The whole thing, from the sound stages to the, you know, Tyler Perry Studios, they were all fantastic. The level of service and interest and excitement was always there, and it was really a great pleasure to be here.
And you know, as I was reading up on this film as well, of course there was that little bit of backlash about the scene that didn't occur, which was us seeing Mr. Armstrong put the flag on the moon. What are you all still saying about that? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, there's 2 shots of the flag on the moon, plain as day, you know, center screen. And there's symbology woven throughout the entire film. There's a scene in a Gemini flight where Rick, as a kid, is raising, you know, hoisting up the flag. There's so much patriotic feeling in this movie. I think you can't help but walk away and just feel great about this country.
My last question for you: if Dad were to see this film, what would he think about it after seeing this film when it comes out on Friday?
Well, having watched a number of you know, space movies with him, or even fictional things, the thing that is most important to him would be the accuracy. You know, if you got the wrong capsule with the wrong mission, or the wrong wheels on the wrong airplane, he wasn't having any of that. So I think he would have really appreciated you know, all the effort that they went into trying to get it right. And beyond that, I mean, I think he understands that movies do take dramatic license, and that's, you know, as long as it's not too egregious, I think he'd be fine with it.
Fantastic. Congratulations to you both. was
so
great
much.
seeing you on the big screen, and congratulations to your entire family and your father. It's a legacy as well. Thank you for speaking with us.